guys, this is Providence from Providence Designs, okay, and this video is to just show you guys a vignette that I was waiting for the longest time. Construction finally wrapped in my workspace, and that's like super important because it was a whole lot going on, and for the most part the environment is a warehouse environment, right? But I serve commercial and residential customers in this space, so I wanted to show you this really cute vignette that was put together. Alright, so we specced out these surfaces, and I just want to show them to you, okay? Alright, so the first thing that I want to actually make mention of is the gold tone faucets, right? So we know that gold tone brass, rose gold, that's what's on trend right now, okay? Many plumbing fixture companies sell them, okay? You can get them at the big box stores, Lowe's, Home Depot, etc., etc. Now, what you would need to be careful of when you are shopping for these kind of products at big box retailers is if you're doing something beyond, a half bath, you know, beyond that showpiece restroom where it's just a water closet, it's just a toilet and a sink, okay? And you want the full suite of furniture, you may need to either buy online, okay, or B, you would need to go to a retailer, do the research first, and be sure that they have the entire suites. Now, I had to learn that one the hard way, because you're not thinking that you're going to run into problem with getting plumbing fixtures, but I was looking for black matte fixtures for a house that I specced out. I think you guys saw my little video about that, and I wanted the whole suite. I wanted the whole suite of plumbing. So I wanted the faucet, I wanted the shower head, I wanted the spigot for the, for the pour over into the tub. I wanted everything, right, for the bathroom, and I could not get it at a store like Lowe's, which was mind-blowing, right? Because Lowe's appears to be a better, I don't know, they seem to have a bit more refinery when it comes to their branding, so you would assume that they have everything you need. So what I wanted to show you guys is this amazing faucet. One of the companies that make them is Jacuzzi, Moen, Kohler, whatever the big box brands are selling. There are quite a few companies that are selling them because they're super, super on trend. Now, this is a gold tone. You could get it in an oiled rub brass. You can get it in a copper. You could get it in rose gold. There's so many different shades of gold now, right? Because gold is just really what's popping. I want to bring you all the way up on the vignette so you can see the lighting fixture. So this is a gold tone. It matches, so this is brushed, right? So it's a brushed metallic and gold tone. And it's a lighting fixture. And then this amazing, oh God, I just cannot stress this, right? Because I'm a stone girl. I'm sure you guys have picked up on that, because I will talk to you about crystals and things like that, right? So I think that when someone chooses to go with natural stone, that they're not skimping, that they get what they really, really want, that they're respecting what the stone does. Be prepared to, especially if you're doing a special order, some retailers, you're going to need to buy it by the crate, okay? And then some of these retailers, depending on the time that it was manufactured, this square may not match that one. So when you're doing mosaics, because you are not necessarily using a lot of square footage of it, most times you're using under 100 square feet. You want to, as best as you can, as long as it's in your control, is to hand pick your mosaics that are natural stone. Hand pick them. Go through the boxes, especially if it is a big box store and the boxes are not sealed. It's not that kind of thing. If the boxes are sealed, what you can do to save yourself the annoyance and the embarrassment of being that super persnickety person, and a person where you're clearly in a place where you're clearly getting a good price, right? Because this is not Ann Sachs by any means. Okay, shout out to Ann Sachs. I'm always posting their stuff, right? That's where I come from. I come from fine Manhattan retailers. So I'm not in that city anymore, but I love it all the same. Anyways, and Anzacs is in more than just New York, but when you are dealing with, you know, mosaics, and more than likely the maker, the manufacturer is going to put a date on the box, so make sure that your date is matching. I also want to point out that this Schluter trim that is going all the way around the perimeter of this vignette. So imagine this being your vanity. This is like your vanity setup. One thing that I do want to point out, and I'm not going to show it in this video because it's just such a faux pas, is that when you get a cabinet vignette, vanity, and it has drawers or doors and it has pulls, make sure that your pulls go through the time, go through the expense, go through the sacrifice to make sure that you get pulls and a sink stopper, okay, that matches the tone of gold that you're doing, or brass or rose gold or whatever. Make sure you get all of that completely specced out properly for the entire situation, so it's not looking piecemeal and looking like a handyman special. You don't want that to happen, okay, guys? So this is marble, so you can, this particular marble that we're looking at is the format of it is a 12 by 24. So because this is parquet, what I would have done in hindsight, if I had taken more time to pick this all through, is I probably would have used maybe a smaller size format, so I could have then replicated the parquet but in a larger scale underneath here, okay? And then the other thing you want to pay attention to is that you want to pay attention to the opaqueness and milkiness of your marble and natural stone to make sure that you are reflecting it on the stone that is chair railed up 4 feet on your wall. Okay, guys? All right, I hope you like this little vignette that was put together. My workspace is coming together. I'm so excited about it. I don't feel abandoned. It was such a weird feeling. It's like I'm helping customers who like put together these like fabulous situations, and it's like it was awful. But that's where talent and skill falls into place. And I was able to just like, whip up sketches to help them, piece together their looks. So just take this in one last time. Okay, this beautiful marble inlaid with brass, and this brass fixture with the faucet, and making sure that your stopper and pull matches. You could even do another natural stone here, or you can do like a whiter quartz. Okay, and Schluter, right? Make sure that you get the right trim that is going to go with it. It may be a special order. Special orders can take, anywhere between 5 and 21 days. All right, guys, have a blessed one. This is Shamrondi from Providence Life Design. I hope all is well. Stay blessed.